9 dots, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you search Pardot, you can see these options.
Yes.
After installed Pardot in Salesforce. But this is the internal instance, so you cannot see that. So just I'm saying how these things will be in Salesforce itself. This is the Salesforce instance. You can see a leads, contact, account, opportunities. Do you know, right, what is leads, account, contact, and opportunities? Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, just UI will be changing. So this is the Pardot Classics. We can go one by one. So there are 4 tabs. One is marketing, prospect, reports, and admin.
Admin.
Yeah. Okay. First, once user purchase instance in Pardot Classic, we have to connect Pardot and Salesforce manually. But in Pardot Lightning, they have integrated automatically. Once what we have to do is in admin section, go to connectors. So already we have connected Salesforce CRM, right? Salesforce.com. Yeah. So you cannot see pass. There will be a link called pass and resume.
Okay.
So in Pardot Lightning, so you cannot see this kind of things like rectify, sync, and this. Okay, in Pardot Classic. So once you installed, you can see action resume sync. If you click on resume sync, so all the record will be synced from Salesforce to Pardot application in Pardot Lightning. But in Pardot Classic, we have to manually sync the
sync each of the fields with
yes, exactly.
Okay. So currently I believe it's classic all at my company as well. So once the classic goes away in November 2022 and the lightning comes, would we have to do anything from the backend, or it would happen automatically? I mean, the shifting.
Yeah, but we have to purchase Pardot Lightning. So we have to pay. So to update Pardot Classic into Pardot Lightning, we have to reach out to Pardot support account manager. So they will be provide the instruction to install Pardot Lightning in Salesforce. Once they install, so all the things will be moved from Pardot Classic into Lightning. So we no need to do anything. Just UI will be changing, Paramita, nothing else. So
So
all the
classic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Classic would still stay, or it is like it will completely go away?
Yeah, it will completely go away after November 2022.
Okay, and then everybody, I mean, will have to upgrade themselves either before that. Okay, so once it goes away, all the data and everything which is there inside Pardot, it will still be there intact, or
which one?
Salesforce Classic, I mean, there must be some data within the Classic version. So if it gets upgraded, I think the data would get carried over to Lightning version.
Yes.
Automatically, or we have to do
no. Everything will be carry over from the Classic into Lightning. So all the marketing assets like farm, Pardot farm handler, landing pages, email templates, prospects, automation rules, list, domains, everything will be carried over. No issues.
Okay.
So we will not lose any data.
Got it.
Okay. So this is the first step once the use client purchase the instance, and the second step is we need to add domain. I mean email sending domain, and another one is, so just go to admin and click on domain management, where you can see email sending domains and tracker domains, right? Okay, yeah, why we need to add email sending domain is when you send an email from Pardot, so the email clients will be checking whether the email coming from the recognized domain and registered domain. If it is registered domain and authorized IP address, means the email will go into inbox. Otherwise, all the emails will be going to spam folder. So if user receive the email in the spam folder, that is useless for the business, right? Yeah, in this case, we have to add email domains. That is primary domain.
So we'll have to buy that domain and then get that domain added here.
Yeah, yes. So we not need to buy, because every client will have a domain for their business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And suppose if a new domain comes up, so we would also have to warm up that domain. So all that process happens within the Pardot itself, I think. Warming up of the domain, like
we have to purchase from the, if already we don't have domain.
Yeah, so what happened in my previous organization was that they purchased a domain.
Okay.
And since the domain is new, it was not been recognized by the servers, Gmail, Google.
Okay.
So the score of the domain was not that great. So we had to warm up that domain so that the Google understands that yes, we have this domain which sends out email and it's a verified one.
Yeah. So yeah. Yes. You can see, right? SPF, domain key policy, right? Yeah. Once we added email sending domains, Pardot will be providing DNS records. You can see expected. Just click on expected DNS. This should be added in the this domain.com, mstsolution.com. So we need to add 3 txt record in the this domain. So after we added the this,
where it is added in the domain itself.
Yeah, yes, we have to add this.
So we can add that, or it is some technical person who can add
no.
that.
Yeah, a client will have IT team, right?
So what all needs to be added there? Expected DNS entries,
SPF record, domain key and domain key policy.
Okay.
This is the DNS types. So all the record called DNS records. Particularly this type is TXT record. Yeah, we need to add 3 TXT record. Once they added, we need to click on check DNS entries. If they have added properly, the domain will be verified. Otherwise, this they will say domain check that some DNS entries not present are correct. Okay. Okay. Tracker domains. Come into tracker domains. Tracker domain is nothing but when you create a asserts in Pardot, they will provide a URL. In URL, you can see info dot domain name.com / assert name. For example, if you created a landing page, you can see a URL called info dot excelinfodec.com / landing page name.html. Okay. If you add that landing page in emails, for example, please visit our content CTA we have added in the email template. If user click on that CTA, that will be redirect to landing page, right? So if user click on that, we need to track the user whether they are clicked on that. So in this case, we have to add tracker domain. Then only the all the tracking will be tracked properly in the Pardot.
Okay. How it is added? If you could show me how the
Yeah,
trackers.
click add tracker domain. You can see, right?
Okay.
Yeah, once you added, okay, let me show.
Domain. So domain would be
One minute.
so this is what domain? What domain has been entered here?
Yeah,
The
go
one
dot,
which is
yeah, test.com is primary one. So I have added go.test.com. Go is your subdomain, right? So we should not add primary domain as a tracker domain. We should add some subdomain in the main.
that we can. Okay. Primary domain is the one which is at the top.
Yes, yes.
If you scroll up,
Ah,
mstsolutions.com is our primary domain.
yeah, yes, yes.
And subdomains, we can name anything.
No, that is just for okay.
How I mean the subdomains are defined. If it is MST solutions is the primary one.
Okay, okay.
How?
Just forget about the MS solutions. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
I have added primary domain. This is the primary domain of this instance test.com. So I have added go.test.com. Right. So test.com is the primary and go is the subdomain for test.com.
Okay, so we have to include sub and primary all together to create that tracker domain.
Yes, yes. So
If we,
tracker domain should be related to email sending domain.
okay, if I have anything like Harman is the primary domain, then if I need to create a subdomain, I might put go.harman and the
Exactly, exactly. So
okay.
once you add a tracker domain, we have to add this txt record in test.com domain. What we have done for testdomain.com, right? So already we have added SPF, domain key, three types of txt record we need to add, right? So in the same way, after a tracker domain, we need to add one more txt record in DNS in test.com using this txt value. So once
How
we,
it is
yeah,
how it is added? I mean, IT team adds it or we add it?
no, we have to provide this txt value to the admin team. They will be adding from their end. Once they added, they will inform us, and after that, we need to click on validate.
Okay.
Yeah, if they will have added the this test record in the domain level, it will be verified. You can see already validated excelinfotech.com, right? This is my domain, so that I have already added and verified that. So we don't have test.com, right? So we cannot do it. So the domain should be registered. So then only we can create your records in the domain. Okay. Okay, did you understand, right? What is tracker domains and email sending domains? This is the
Yes,
second step.
I got it.
Okay. Any questions on this?
No, nothing as of now.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on.
Could you show me how connectors are added?
You can see, right? Add connector. Just click on this and you can see the connectors.
Okay.
These are the connectors. Yes. Already
So
we
after
have. Yeah, yes.
yeah. So after I click on any of them, what happens next?
Okay. For example, I just click on Facebook. Just click create connector.
Okay.
Okay, you can see, right?
At the top, yes.
Okay, just click on verify now. Just click verify connector. It will be asking username and password of Facebook.
Of my company with which I want to get it
Yes,
connected. Okay.
you have to provide company's Facebook account credential here. Yeah, once you log in, that will be verified here.
Okay. And username and everything would come automatically. It would
Yes.
pull it from Facebook. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we can go on the top. Okay, let's move on to prospects. In prospect visitors. In visitors is nothing but it's an unknown prospect for us. They will not have any email address and anything like they will not have first name, last name, email address. That is called visitors. For example, okay, after we connected Pardot and installed the tracker domain and email sending domain, we have to add tracking code in our website. That is the primary job for us. For example, you can see one minute. Campaigns, the marketing, go to campaigns, search website. Okay, this is the basic website tracking code. We need to add view tracking code. Just click on view tracking. This is the tracking code. We need to place this website tracking code in the website.
Could you show me once again? I just lost the route.
Okay. Marketing and campaigns and the website tracking. Well, yeah. Before to explain the what is tracking means, so in Pardot campaigns you can see many campaigns, right, that we have created, but by default the Pardot will be providing website tracking code campaigns.
It is already there.
Yeah,
you mean
it's the default one.
Okay, we don't have to create it.
Yes. So this is the basics. So all the client will be using this tracking code, but if you need some custom campaigns tracking code means we can create it.
Okay.
So the website tracking, just click on web view tracking code. This is the tracking code. Just copy and send this code to the website development team of clients. So clients developer will be adding this code in the website. Yes.
On the website where it is generally put in, I mean at the header.
Yeah, in the header we need to add it.
Okay.
or else we, so you can see they have given instruction, right? Copy and paste the JavaScript code right before the close body tag on your HTML pages.
Okay.
Before closing body tag, we need to add this code. Yeah, if you add in the header, if visitor running the visit our web page, if we have placed this code in the header, means the body content will not be tracking, right? So that's why they have added. They're asking to add this code before closing body tag, right? So before closed body tag, so all the content will be tracking, right? So that's why they are asking to add this code before closed body tag. Yes. Okay. Once we added, if a user visit our web page, they will be tracking under visitors section.
Okay. And the visitors which is coming here, okay, tracking means anybody from Pardot marketing stuff, like be it email, be it landing page. So anyone who is being redirected to the website, only those visitors analytics we get here, right? I mean, anybody coming and seeing the website, that will not come here. Only those from marketing materials from Pardot.
No, you are telling opposite.
Okay, everyone who is visiting the website, all data we will get here.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that is called anonymous visitor. We don't know who they are, right? But they will be tracking in the Pardot.
Yeah.
That is called visitors. So they will not have any email address. They will not have any their personal details.
Yes, like Google Analytics.
Yes. In the reports, I will show you. This is the internal instance, mean that we are not able to see the records. Okay. I will show you later. Okay. So this is called visitors. Any question on the visitors?
No.
Okay. When they will become a prospect means if we have added any Pardot form in the website. So after visited few pages, if they reach out to Pardot form handler, Pardot form page like contact us, where if we have added Pardot form, if the visitor submit that form, they will be become a prospect in the prospect, and all the visits will be associated with that user. For example, in the prospect list, I will show you. So we are not adding any website tracking code. So okay, already we have added, they will be tracking under this section here, prospect activities, right? Okay. Before I submit this record, if I have visited few web pages in the website, after visited, if I submit this record, you can see website visit. What are the pages? So form fill out. So everything will be tracked under prospect activities section in Pardot. So for example, yes.
So all these trackings, like if we go inside activities, so we will get to know which web page, which form, what all that person had activity within that specific time. So
Yes.
do we need to add something at the backend, or it automatically pulls data of the user behavior?
Yeah, as I told you earlier, right? We need to add tracking code. Then only that will be tracking. Yeah.
Okay, fine. And any activity which is happening inside Pardot, that will automatically populate. Website thing, will have to add the tracking code to the website.
Yes, exactly. You are right.
Yeah.
Okay, everything will be tracked. So, for example, if we have sent email, they will be okay. Already, okay. We have sent this email to this visit prospect. If user click on any email, for example, if they open, that will be tracking here. After open, if they click on any link in that email, that will also track under prospect activities.
Okay.
For example, in form, so success, you can see, right? So this prospect submit this form. Okay, if they are not entering required field and they submit click on submit button, the form will show error, right? That will also tracking here. I will show you when we are talking about farm. Okay.
Okay.
Farm success and farm error. We can talk about that. Any question on visitors?
No.
Okay. Let's move on. Prospect records. Okay. This is the prospect section. So all the records will be stored under prospects. You can see prospect and prospect list. Okay. There are many ways prospect will be coming into Pardot from any other ways. For example, there are many ways. First way, if users submit the Pardot form that is hosted in website, if they submit the form, that will be become a prospect into Pardot. This is the first way. And the second way, if users submit the form that is hosted Pardot landing page, that will also consider as a prospect. And the third one, we can import the prospect using import options. You can see import prospect, right? Yeah, this is the third way. And the fourth way, if a record will be coming from Salesforce into Pardot. This is the fourth way. So there are 4 ways to come the prospect into Pardot. Did you understand the way? Yeah, yes.
From Salesforce, when it comes to Pardot, I mean, what could be that data?
Okay, for example, if the user create a record manually in Salesforce, that will be automatically synced from Salesforce into Pardot.
Okay, got it. Fine.
Yeah, if they for example, if they have imported the record in Salesforce instead of in Pardot, so if they import the records in Salesforce, that records also will sync to Pardot.
Pardot.
Yes. And one more thing, if they have added any web to lead form in their website, for example, in the website, they will have different pages and a different form. One is Pardot form and one is a web to lead, that is Salesforce form. Means if user submit the web to lead Salesforce form, the record will be coming into Salesforce, not into Pardot, right? So
Could you come again, please? I just
okay.
Hmm.
For example, if a website, there will be many pages, right? For example, in contact page, we have added Pardot form. In the request, okay, if in the schedule a demo, there is a button called schedule a demo. If user click on that, that will be redirect to into different page where if the client added web to lead form, that is Salesforce form. Okay, if if the user submit that schedule a form, that will be stored into Salesforce. Once the record is created in Salesforce, that will automatically sync to prospect. This is the way record coming from the Salesforce into Pardot.
Okay.
Okay. So also we can create a record manually. You can see a button called Add Prospect, right? When you create a record, there are 4 fields is a required field. First is email, campaign, profile, and score. You can see, right? Yeah. So need to understand what you will be getting a question in the Pardot specialist exam called what are the required field when you create a prospect in Pardot. You can see there will be 4 options and you need to select proper options.
Email, campaign, profile.
Yeah. So this is the one of way to create a prospect manually. Okay, for example, why they have given these options means, for example, if you are going to send an email for the real-time prospect, we need to check how the email will be rendering in the email so email clients properly with some personalization that is first name, last name, hi Ramar, hi Paramita, something like that. We need to create a internal employees record in the Pardot. Instead of they have submit the Pardot form from the website, we can simply add their email address, first name, last name, and we can give you a website, campaign, and profile default, and score will be 0, no issues because they are internal employees, right? Okay, once we created this record with 4 fields, we can add this internal employees into a particular list. We can send the email. For that list, we can see how the email is rendering in their email address.
Okay, what does the profile mean here?
Sorry, Paramita.
Profile. What does that mean here? I mean,
this is a profile, right? Yeah, I will explain later what is a profile.
Okay.
So there are 4 to 5 ways prospect coming into Pardot. Okay. You can see the table, right? So please go through these options because each options is important. You will be getting a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see active prospect. Active prospect is nothing but if user visiting our web page, that will be shown under active prospect. Active, yeah, active prospect for review is nothing but the same that will be acting same like active prospect. All prospect
for review, I mean, is it something for approval, pending for approval, or
I will explain what is prospect for review. This is a new option they have added. Okay, all prospect, so nothing but all the prospect. If you select these options, all the prospect will be shown. And assign prospect is nothing but if a user, if your prospect has assigned to some other user in Salesforce, that record will be shown under assign prospect section.
Okay.
Unassigned prospect, you can see, right? Okay.
Those who don't have been assigned to any person.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Mailable prospect is nothing but if the prospect.
All prospects whom we can send emails.
Yes. The email should be correct.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
And active. Yeah.
Yes. My prospect is nothing but if you are a Salesforce user, if you have any prospect and come into Pardot, if you select my prospect, that is assigned to you, that will be shown under my prospect. For example,
Okay.
I just click on that assign user Rama, right? This is this record assigned to me so that I can see. So I just filtered my prospect. So 2 records has been assigned to me. So I can filter this, and my starred prospect is nothing but okay. For example, you can see click to star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
example, yeah, this is the if you feel like this the record is a hot lead, you can simply click this
Mm.
star, so that will be shown under my starred prospect. That is not assigned to me, so that is not display. For example, I just click on this and prospect and go to, you can see run now, right? Yeah. And never active prospect, this never active prospect is nothing but if your prospect is not active with any one of marketing assets in Pardot last 90 days, that will be shown under never active prospect section.
Okay.
Okay. And prospect not in Salesforce, you can see, right? Okay.
Yeah.
If your record is synced to Salesforce, means you can see a logo next to prospect name, you can see, right? If they are not synced with Salesforce, means this icon will not be there. So you can see those record filtering by prospect not in Salesforce. You cannot see icon, right? Salesforce icon for this records.
Yes.
Because they are not synced with Salesforce. Reviewed prospects. Reviewed means already, I'm not sure. Okay, I will explain this options also. This is also new one. And unassigned. Okay, unassigned already we have some unmailable prospect. So we cannot send this email. We cannot send email to this prospect because of email address will be incorrect. I will show you. You can see, right? Though, so we can send only operational emails. Do you know what is difference between operational and marketing emails?
Operational email bypasses all rules. I mean, if they have marked as that we don't want emails occasionally, but operation email is something which bypasses all these rules and it goes to the users.
Yes. So unmailable prospect means if they are marked as operational email only, we can for example, operational email is nothing but we can send the user autoresponder email, that is called operational email. So autoresponder means if they submit the form, we can send the acknowledgement, right? Thank you for submitting, or thank you for contacting us, we will be contacting you as soon as possible. So that is called operational email. Okay. And unsubscribed prospect. Unsubscribed means so you know, right, we'll be sending email with
That
with unsubscribe link in the email. If user click on that link, if they unsubscribed from our email communication, they will be coming under unsubscribed prospects section.
Yes.
Okay, undeliverable prospect. Undeliverable prospect is nothing but email will be incorrect. That is called undeliverable prospect. That is when hard bounce. Do you know what is the difference between hard bounce and soft bounce?
Hard bounce is incorrect email and soft bounce is due to some reason, maybe emails, Outlook, that email capacity is full, cannot receive further emails.
Okay.
Or maybe
Yes.
somewhere.
Yeah, if they if the email clients will be shut down for some times, or if the emails reach out to capacity limit, for example, if they have 5 GB, means if they reach out to 5 GB, so the email will not go receive that inbox. After the Pardot will be trying to send the same email for 5 times. If they if they reached out to their inbox, that will not be hard bounce. Otherwise, if they are reached to 5 times after 5 soft bounce, that record will be count under hard bounce section.
Okay. After 5 times, then it will become a hard bounce.
Yes. Even
what is the frequency of sending emails for 5 times? Like, is there any set frequency or?
No, for example, this is the record. First time we are sending this email for this record Pardot test. Okay, if once we got soft bounce, okay, we can see this is a soft bounce. We no need to attention for soft bounce because that will be automatically solved after some time. Okay, if you are using the same prospect for some other email sendings, again that will be try to reach to their server, right? So in this case, if you are try to send the email more than 5 times, if still the issue is not solved, the 6th time the record will be coming under hard bounce.
Okay.
Okay, Parimta. So any question on this?
No. For today, no questions.
Okay, this is the last activity created, updated, first assign this month, today, yesterday. This is not necessary, but this is the important. So you will be getting questions from these options.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow we can see what is tag and detailing see about this prospect activities, content, mailability, custom fields, insight, additional fields, and list profile related activities, these options. So tomorrow we can see these options. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions so far today?
Nothing as of now.
Okay.
So the recording, you would send it
Yeah,
to me, or?
I will send you. No.
Okay. And are there any training materials for me to go through, like?
Okay, I will send you. So this is the material I will share with you. Please send me your email address so that I can send you.
I'm sending it to you over the chat.
Okay, send it.
Sent.